when we asked you a question, you kind of broke out into a song. I noticed that a lot of your major policies that you're trying to push, you have them in song form. Is that so that you resonate with the audience, or is that like a personal thing? Like, why do you do that?
Yeah, so, we want to make everything fun. I want to make everything fun, right? Mm-hmm. Everything should be fun because we only have so much time. So like, let's make it dope. Let's make it dope. So for me, that's the same thing with the policies. Nobody cares. A lot of people don't get involved because they feel like when you're talking about foreign policy, when you're talking about fracking, when you're talking about
education,
or I don't know,
community centers and stuff.
Whatever it is, folks feel like, oh, this is over my head. You're talking about something that's over my head, so I don't have an entry point into this conversation. And if we're talking about again, Meg Thee Stallion or Lady Gaga, there's a paper, yeah. There's an entry point. You know what I mean? There's an entry point there for folks. But when they're talking about this other stuff, there's no entry point. So using music, using metaphors, using dances, using fashion as a way to get people excited, that helps a lot to keep me excited about it. Because I've been at political things. I was at a thing for the New York City Department of Youth, which is basically like the New York City Department of Youth. So pretty self-explanatory. I was there, and you think because it's Department of Youth, it's going to be a little like, youthful and engaging. Right. And I'm like a guest there, and I'm supposed to speak, but I don't really have to speak that much. So I'm like basically mainly there sitting, and I was like mad bored. Now the kids were doing a great job. They did the whole program. It was came up with by adults, but like, it was mad boring. And for me, it's like, I was falling asleep. Most of this politics stuff is so boring. So how do we make it more fun so that more people are involved? Because if more people are involved, then we actually have a democracy.
I like that you make I like that you straight up just make diss tracks about your fellow candidates. I'm into that. You got one. You got like every candidate. You got Andrew Yang diss track, Eric Adams, doesn't matter. You're just like, I feel like that's how people should run. I'm just gonna make a diss track calling you out rather than fake politicize it on the debate stage. That's what's up. I like that.
Eric Adams, get out of my room. What you doing in my room? Eric
what
Adams,
was he doing in your room?
What you doing in my room?